of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hey, well, good morning, Missouri. And most of us are getting wet right now, including me here in Bolivar, Missouri. I'm Guy Newcomb, and welcome to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you have tuned in this morning to the Missouri Sports Network. You can follow us at Scoreboard Guy and at Missouri_sports on Twitter. You can check us out, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, for all the scores and updates throughout the season. Here at the Missouri Sports Network. We'll get right to the scores from last night on the girls' side. It was Midway falling to Appleton City 46-24. Belton over William Chrisman 40-38. Montgomery County defeats Bowling Green 45-23. Salisbury over Brookfield 52-35. Carrollton defeats Lafayette County 72-25. Carthage over McDonald County 46-27. Raytown South over Kansas City Center 59-29. Boonville falls to Centralia 52-34. Drexel over Sheldon 46-29. Edwardsville, Illinois falls to Westminster Christian 56-47. It was Oak Park over Excelsior Springs 59-28. Festus defeats Gateway 91-32. Again, these are girl scores from last night, brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Central Bank of Missouri. Strong roots, endless possibilities. Elsewhere on the girls' side, Kearney 3 better than Fort Osage, 46-43. Daniel out of Kansas City defeats Frontier STEM 35-18. Gainesville over Mountain Home Christian 71-25. Grain Valley over Platte County 67-33. Meadville defeats Green City 91-38. Bayless over Hancock 52-19. Marceline defeats Harrisburg 54-51. Grandview over Harrisonville 42-39. Higbee over Hardin Central 59-36. Chilhowie falls to Hume 46-38. Jefferson Conception over Northeast Nottoway 54-14. Normandy Collaborative 13. KIPP 47. Kirksville over Macon 40-35. St. Vincent defeats Meadow Heights 65-45. Moberly over Fulton 66-29. Nevada defeats Seneca 60-24. Pilot Grove over New Franklin 66-56. North Callaway over Wellsville Middletown 61-37. John Burroughs defeats Pattonville 63-47. Potosi over Valley 72-30. Rittenhour 2 better than McClure North 42-40. It was Rockport over DeKalb 36-31. Again, girl scores from last night. We're coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio. Pizza Ranch, with more than 6 locations here in the state of Missouri. We'll take in our tip-off club on the road here in the next couple of weeks. We'll be in Branson, also in the Kansas City area at St. Joe. So we look for you to join us at any of the locations. Keep an eye out on at Scoreboard Guy on Twitter and Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch with the best fried chicken in the state of Missouri. Excuse me. Sacred Heart over Greenridge 54-18. Portageville defeats Seneth Hornersville 54-24. It was Leeton over Sherwood 60-42. South Harrison defeats Milan 55-37. St. Dominic over St. Francis Borgia 32-30. St. Joe Christian over North Harrison 52-8. Pembroke Hill over St. Michael 61-57. Smithton falls to Stover 50-17. It was Winston over Tri-County 47-35. Warrensburg defeats Van Horn 57-33. Southern Boone over Versailles 68-33. Warsaw defeats Hermitage 42-32. Valley Park over Brentwood 33-20. Washington over Wentzville. Liberty Wentzville 45-19. Bayless defeats Hancock 52-19. Eureka over Parkway West 58-34. Seckman over Afton 48-29. Fort Zumwalt West over Francis Howe, 42-33. Fatima over Owensville, 51-34. Incarnate Word over Courgezoo, 90-37. Rosati Kane falls to St. Clair, 59-41. Ursuline over Villa de Chane, 64-21. Kirkwood over Ladue, 44-27. St. Charles West falls to Orchard Farm, 52-42. Rush over Greenwood, 48-24. I'm Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, here on the on the Missouri Sports Network. We'll take a quick timeout back after this with the girls' tournaments from around the state.
I believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Enjoy a fresh start to your meal at Pizza Ranch, where the salad bar is always included with your buffet. Every day you'll find garden fresh greens, colorful veggies, and sides for every appetite. It's the most refreshing way to balance out a meal while leaving plenty of room for your other buffet favorites. Convenient, fast, and fresh. It's the Pizza Ranch Salad Bar. Mmm.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a time like this, in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's a lot better now.
It was like a huge weight lifted.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you've tuned in from wherever you may be watching. Maybe you're at school, maybe you're on the way to school, or getting ready for school, or getting ready to work, or on your way to work. Wherever you're tuning in from, we greatly appreciate it. Got as many scores as anyone here across the state. We'll go to the tournaments now, the girls' tournaments. First off, the Gary Keeling Invitational going on in Bolivar, Missouri, and it's kind of hard to believe. Coach Keeling has been gone almost 12 years. Passed away in June of 2011 from pancreatic cancer, and they've started this tournament. It's been going strong, and it's a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday tournament. He wanted to have his weekends, together with his family, or maybe even get out and scout. But coaches have seemed to have enjoyed that. From the Gary Keeling tournament, it was Camdenton over Cassville, 51-21. Glendale defeats Parkview, 68-41. Ozark over Bolivar, 66-51. And the Osho defeats Smith Cotton, 66-14. At the Lady Cat Classic at Rogersville, it was Stratford over the host team. Logan Rogersville, 72-54. Rolla defeats Springfield Central, 70-35. Webb City over Sparta, 49-37. In the Marionville Lady Comet Classic, it was Monette over Ash Grove, 51-40. Clever defeats Billings, 82-42. And down in Kabul, it was Bradleyville over Summersville, 56-41. And Couch defeating Koshkonong, 67-38. On the boys' scoreboard, brought to you by Liuna, Labor's Local 663, Feel the Power. Liuna, building Missouri and building Missouri State. On the boys' side, Appleton City over Midway, 53-44. Liberty defeats Belton 73-60. It was Bourbon over Bismarck 62-50. Montgomery County over Bowling Green 56-43. Salisbury defeats Brookfield 70-31. It's Confluence Prep falling to Central Park Hills 88-57. Winnetaka over St. Joe Central 58-49. Hartville defeats Chadwick 50-36. Lakeway over Chamois 69-37. Clarkton over North Pemscott 84-17. Ellington defeats Clearwater 88-63. Clopton over Duchesne 75-64. Lincoln defeats Colcamp 44-33. Sparta over Crane 75-38. Drexel over Sheldon 59-22. East Carter defeats Lesterville 91-59. East Prairie over Scott City 45-39. Liberty Mountain View over Eminence 60-53. Springfield Catholic falls to Fairgrove 51-48. Fort Osage 5 better than Kearney 56-51. Neelyville falls to Greenville 77-51. Marceline falls to Harrisburg 80-37. Festus over Herculaneum 69-35. Higbee over Hardin Central 80-48. Hume over Chilhowie 65-43. Again, these are boys scores brought to you by Silo Ridge Golf and Country here in Bolivar Mo. We'll run through the rest of the boys scores after a short commercial here on the Missouri Sports Network.
The qualities in a truck that are most important are reliability, just really great function.
Having a truck is pretty much a necessity to getting to most of these locations. Oftentimes it's narrow, steep, loose, rough, rocky roads.
Having a truck is essential to every part of what we do, from picking up material for the home to delivering the home.
Always carrying something, pulling something.
It's something that we use every single day here.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network here on High School Game Day, our Scoreboard Show. Scores from January the 17th. Well, continuing on the boys' side, was Jackson over Poplar Bluff, 67-47. Archie defeats Jasper 55-34. Jefferson Conception over Northeast Nottoway 79-40. Kelly falling to Oak Ridge 67-55. Kickapoo over Waynesville 65-29. Pattonsburg over King City 64-63. Otterville defeats Lamont 51-25. Northeast Cairo over La Plata 78-20. Lafayette County defeats Carrollton 91-32. Liberal over Pierce City 49-48. Liberty North defeats Blue Springs South 57-45. William Chrisman over Lincoln College Prep 57-43. Lockwood defeats Mount Vernon 59-47. Lone Jack over Adrian 62-50. Lutheran South defeats Afton 56-53. Mansfield over Conway 57-26. Logan Rogersville over Marshfield 52-31. Wheaton over Miller 50-41. Fulton defeats Moberly 68-66. Monette over Aurora 61-58. Montrose defeats Wheatland 37-33. New Franklin over Pilot Grove 80-46. Elsewhere was North Callaway over Wellsville Middletown 66-51. And my screen just went off behind me. I apologize. Kip, Oak Park over Kip 75-45. Kingsville defeats Oric 67-56. Ladue over Parkway North is 74-36. Plattsburgh defeats University Academy 63-33. Potosi over Valley 71-24. Community over Prairie Home 54-47. Republic over Smith Cotton 57-28. Rich Hill defeats Osceola 59-37. Grundy over Ridgeway 56-15. Sarcoxy defeats Purdy 47-35. Seneth Hornersville over Portageville 63-46. Seymour defeats Norwood 64-45. Skyline over Lakeland 72-64. Smithville defeats Odessa 64-37. Hillsborough over St. Clair 70-59. Cardinal Ritter defeats St. Francis Borgia 58-51. St. Joe Christian over North Harrison 71-51. St. Paul Lutheran over Knobnoster 68-35. Staley defeats Blue Springs 64-39. Stover over Smithton 56-32. Thayer over Alton 63-30. Concordia over Tina Avalon 60-39. Northwest Hughesville falls to Tipton 71-52. Winston over Tri-County 59-52. Hermitage over Warsaw 44-37. Camdenton falls to West Plains. West Plains 63, Campton 56. Congratulations to Coach Benson on his 400th career victory there for West Plains. Westminster Christian over Priory 48-27. St. Charles West over Orchard Farm 49-45. MICDS defeats Principia 50-17. Kirkwood over Jennings 66-29. Herman over Capital City 66-57. Parkway Central defeats Summit 59-42. And Soldan over Medicine and Bioscience 64-39. Elsewhere, Marquette over Vianney 68-51. Fatima over Salem 73-44. Francis Howe falls to Holt 68-61. Fort Zumwalt South over Timberland 63-52. Lafayette defeats Lindbergh 58-42. Lutheran South over Afton 56-53. And St. Genevieve over DeSoto 66-51. Elsewhere, Liberty defeats Washington 73-67. And Bayless over Hancock 46-39. Scores brought to you by Burgess & Associates, LLC. 401k rollovers, estate planning, life insurance, long-term care, and trust. Burgess & Associates, LLC. Take a time out. Be right back after this short break.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Welcome back here, and we'll just finish up here with a little bit of on this day in history. January 18th, 1955, the fifth NBA All-Star Game, Madison Square Garden. The East beats the West 100-91. The MVP was Boston Celtics guard Bill Sharman. In 1963, Al Davis becomes the head coach and general manager of the Oakland Raiders. Certainly glad you tuned in, and as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And keep it right here at the Missouri Sports Network. Have a great day,